Hello everyone, today we're going to take a look at Nota Studio Masked Killer, aka Winter Soldier. So it's been 3 years since I waited this figure. I still remember when it first got announced. I was really excited. I think Winter Soldier is very cool, and I know Nota Studio already. They have a really good looking login, and they also did a Steve Rogers. They both were amazing. The login had 2 different versions. It's an amazing figure. So I was really excited. It's a good figure. It's an okay figure, but there is a lot of parts that we have to talk about. A lot of big disappointments, you can say, because Noto Studio is a good company, but I guess they had some issues. It's a third-party company, so they had some issues with the production and it delayed, and now there is the figure, but with some issues. So as you can see, I have here the Marvel Legends captain with the shield of Nota Studio, and the head sculpt of Nota Studio is also in the Marvel Legends Winter Soldier here. So I will explain how I put this here. But first of all, let's start with the figure. I got the cloth version because I saw the leather gets destroyed very easily. So we're gonna take a look at the cloth version today. And we get many accessories, as you can see. We got many different guns, and they have some nice paint on them. Darker the colors, so they're looking nice, but they're too small. So I got one also here on the back, which has a magnet. You can remove it. Very easy to just put it and put it away. The magnet is not that strong, but look how small this is. Like, this is very small. When I will put it to his hand, you will realize how small this is. And you got 2 snipers, so one golden one and one regular one. Small fire, smoke effect. Some fire effects we get, so you can put it to any of the guns you want. But like, this port is too small. I'm afraid this is gonna break. Like, when you put it in, it's a tight fit, and I'm afraid it might break. This one is really cool. You can see the bullet at the end. But the same thing again, this is too thin here. I'm afraid it's gonna break. It's hard plastic. Everything is hard plastic, so the mask is soft plastic, so this is not gonna break. So you can also just put this. We have interchangeable hair pieces. We will try them all soon. They all have magnet. And this hand to hold the shield, some gun stuff, bullets, open hands, but we don't get like really open palm hands like this, you know, like that would look sick, but we don't get it with the metal hand or the regular hand, unfortunately. That would be nice. I think Mayfix one has that. Anyways, let's look at the figure. So one aesthetic issue, proportion issue I have is the shoulder placement. As you can see, it's kind of low. So overall, this heroic proportions are going down when you have so low shoulders. That looks strange. On this side, it is the same, but it's not so visible because of the clothes, of course. But when you look at the metal arm, you see the shoulder is kind of low. So if that would be higher, it would much better. And you can bend the arm very much, but they recommend you to not do it more than 1 day. So you are gonna be stuck posing it like 90 degrees. You can't keep it longer than that, but you can take some nice pictures. And yeah, the face, the head sculpts, the face itself is very nice. So I think it looks like the actor. The hair could be a bit longer, I think. The hair is kind of too short. Here's the Marvel Legends one to compare. I think Marvel Legends has also kind of short hair, but maybe a bit better that this pieces at the end go down. I think it looks better. But it has nice paint. It could be a bit lighter color, as you can see. It should be a bit brown, I think, not so black. But the mask is nice sculpted. The eyes are shining. It's very nice. And let's remove the hair and try another hair. So you can just take it off like this. There's a magnet there, and then a magnet here. Let's try this one, which the magnet came off. I need to glue it. So let's just try it without the magnet. I think it's still gonna hold because it's tight enough. So this is the other hair, so the eyes are more visible. Yeah, very nice. And if you want, you can also put the mask. So to have this different options is very nice, I think. So you're just gonna make it stuck there, bit thin the hair. I think I should just remove the hair first. First the mask and then the hair. So yeah, it doesn't look perfect. I think there's something strange with it. It's like too much out, but it's nice to have the option that you can just remove it. Well, of course it would be better to have an extra face plate for that, but still nice to have. Let's try another hair on the other head sculpt maybe. So let me put this back. So it's unfortunate that the magnet came off, but I can just glue it probably. I have it here, very small magnet piece. So this on the Marvel Legends body, basically the maskless face. The eyes are the same. I think it's the same expression, or this looks a bit angrier, I think. Yeah, this is more like a regular expression. A very realistic looking face. I think it's better than the Mayfix one. Of course, better than the Marvel Legends. On the side, I see it more than the front, I think. And below, yeah. The eyes being shiny makes it so much realistic. And the face tone, the skin tone is very nice. Not like a Masco pale or orange face. Like Masco either gets it very pale or orangish. So it's not like that. And let's try another hair here. And yeah, I put this sticky tack here instead of this one inside this port. You can also make it work with the Marvel Legends, but it makes the port a bit bigger, so it might get loose on the original figure. So I just used sticky tack. So another hair piece, let's try. So this one, more like messed up hair. I think they had a good idea, but it doesn't look that well, I have to say. Like, this looks strange. Does it not fit it exactly? Yeah, I guess now is better. But there's something weird with it. I don't know if the hair being too short. There's something weird with it. But still nice to have the option, of course. But I personally not gonna use this one, I think. And this one is very similar to the other one. It's somehow hard to put them in like in a good position. So it's almost the same as this one, I think. Just this piece is coming to the face is more straight and the other one is more curled, I guess. But yeah, this is also looking nice. This other one I don't like at all. This on the wind effect they tried to make here. But I think this also just looks weird. Maybe I put it on the figure better. So I think this just looks strange. And you can see here there's no hair on behind, so that's kind of visible from the sides. I mean, when your hair is flowing like this, you still see some hair on, like you're not bald there. Like, oh, okay, it fits better now, but okay, now it fits better. So it was my mistake, I guess. It's hard to put it on, but still you can slightly see some gap. Now it looks better. But I still think the hair should be kind of longer. It's weird. Anyways, that's enough with the faces. Let's look at the figure. So, what was that? Okay, the gun just dropped. Let's go into figure's details. So we got the straps here. I think they're hard plastic, so they also say you should watch out not to break them. We get a gun here, very small pistol, as you can see, compared to the hand size. I mean, that's like a mini pistol. What is this? Really, really small. Every weapon he has is extremely small, and there's no holster or anything. It's just held by two cloth pieces. Kind of strange. We got some texture here compared to Marvel Legends. It's a lot less texture, so it's nice to have this on the front, but as you can see, you don't have any other texture on the figure. The back part is completely flat. As you can see, there's almost nothing. There is some stitches going on here, but as you can see on the movie, he had much more texture like this. And this arm is terrible. I mean, there's nothing here. Marvel Legends, this is a very outdated figure, but has still more details. And this is just stitching, so you don't need to sculpt it. I think it should be easier work now. And here you can see he has some stuff going on, and yeah, it's totally empty here. That's really unfortunate. And the one design that is here is much smaller on the Marvel Legends. And this gun also came with it, by the way. This is also with the Nota Studio. Forgot to show this, but this is also small. Marvel Legends 1 is bigger than this. And yeah, as you can see, the design here is kind of smaller and looks better. I think this is like this is too huge. It looks strange, I think. So that's another problem. And you have some other stuff. You can remove everything. That's nice that you have this pistol and the knives. So that's also accessories. I forgot to mention that before. So you can remove all of these. That's very nice. But still, they're too small again. But it's really nice that they made this removable. So yeah, you have a lot of things going on. I think here's another knife. Can you remove this too? Yeah, even this comes off. I see. So there's a lot of accessories, you can say. Just wish they were bigger. Then it would be much better. And these pieces are very smartly attached here. You can see there's a strap kind of thing going on. So when you move the legs, it's not going to get in the way. I think that's a very good idea. And the boots, they're painted nice. Much details. Articulation. Yeah, not bad. So I'm gonna go through articulation just fast. So the knees can bend a lot. Ab crunch is not so well, so you can't bend that much, I suppose. Yeah, it's not that bad, but not so good either. With the clothes, I'm gonna restrict it no matter what you do. The arm can go up very high, also the metal arm. And as I said, metal arm can bend very much, but you should not do it for a long time. And this other one, of course, is gonna bend totally. No issues there. So articulation is, I think, overall good. The head can look up this much. The hair is gonna restrict it, of course, but not bad either. It can look totally down. That's also nice. The legs can spread, of course, very much. This one piece just came off, so you gotta watch out these. They can get lost pretty easy. How do you put this back? So, like this. I'll do this later. I don't want to break it. Anyways, so articulation is fine. As I said, the shoulder always bothers me. Let's try some. Let's look at the shield first. So the shield is huge. Like this is also huge. The Marvel Legends shield. I have the Marvel Legends one, so this was already too big, I think. And this is even bigger than that. So this is very weird. You get all these small little guns, but this huge shield. So it's totally out of scale, all over the place. It's weird. Like, I know you got delays and production issues and stuff, but I mean, how did you mess this up is kind of strange to me. I mean, it's not so hard to scale the parts now when you produce it. I don't know that much about it, but just guessing. But I like the damage on it. I think it looks very realistic. I don't compare to the movie if it looks like this, but I mean, putting this on Marvel Legends makes it look very nice. And we can try it on the figure with this hand attached, like on the movie. So you just put this here and make it in between like this, and just put it on the figure. So that's a really nice addition. I think the Mayfix one also had it. I don't have it to compare. And let's put it in and put the arm up high like this. So that looks really cool. This is really, really nice, just like in the movie. And when you put it like this, you're not gonna realize the shoulder is low because you don't see the shoulder. And the shield is huge. You can also see from this that you covered a big part of the body. So when you put it in a shelf, maybe put it a bit to the side like this so you can see. When you put it like this, you cover almost the whole chest. But yeah, nice shield. And yeah, just put the gun. You can see how small this is. This looks strange. But let's port one of these effects here. As you can see, that looks really cool. I think like this is also a nice thing that Nota does. I think they also had with Steve Rogers that you could put some effects like this to the shield with a magnet. So let's pose it a bit better. The ball joint on the wrist, you gotta angle it. This is gonna be a long video, but yeah, this was a long waited figure, so why not? Yeah, I couldn't totally manage it now. It takes a while, but yeah, looks cool. This is sick. I wish just the gun was bigger. And the other ones, so this is more like a blast effect without the bullet, just short, but also nice. I like this too. And as you can see, here is the magnet from the hair. Stick this to this gun because this gun has the magnet. Only this gun has the magnet, unfortunately. So you can just put it to the back. That looks cool. So everything else is without magnet. Oh, this one also has a magnet. This is strange. I tried this before. It didn't work. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. And I think the sniper size is also well done. And you can make it also stand with this pieces here. But watch out not to break the articulation point here because it's very thin. So you can make him lay down and shoot like that. But yeah, it's very nice that you can put this to the back. And you can see here's a translucent blue. That's really nice. Like, this is a good touch. Amazing. I don't ever see a figure having this kind of sniper. That's a very nice thing. And the gold one I don't really care for, but it also has the blue part there. But yeah, I don't really care for this. But see, this one don't have the magnet. Yeah, that one doesn't have the magnet. This one does. This, yeah, I tried this before. This one also doesn't have the magnet. And this has a hole here. You can put this bullet there, I think. Or can't you? To the other side. Don't know if that's what's supposed to be. But you can put that here. So this opens up here. Yeah, like this. You can put them here. One is missing, as you can see. So yeah, that's a nice touch too. Mesco also does things like this. So this gun is also nice. Just too small again. Keep saying the same thing. So yeah, overall, it's an okay figure, but these problems are really disappointing because we waiting since 3 years. This one is also too small. I think only the sniper is in a good size. And everything else is strange. Just realized you can put this part to the sniper as well. I think It's supposed to be like this, or let's compare to this one. No, other way around. Like this, yeah. So let's put that back. This is like the magnet is kind of too light, so it might drop off easy, but this is a very cool look, I think. I will display him like this. And my cap with the shield. So I don't like the stealth shield. I like this better. You gotta remove the hand first and then pour it in. And I think it looks okay. As I said, it's too big. Otherwise, it's fine. And this cap is kind of too small compared to Winter Soldier. As you can see, I think the cap is too small. It's not the problem of Nota, because he's also smaller compared to the Marvel Legends Winter Soldier. Let's put the head back. And I will have him like this on my display, so I can use the second hat for this. As you can see, this is also just too tall for cap. The cap is too small. And there's something weird with the Marvel Legends figures, that even though they stand straight up, like one leg is kind of shorter. I can't make them totally looking straight. But yeah, that's it for today. If you're a big Winter Soldier fan, get it. Otherwise, maybe not, because it's expensive. But I recommend it over the Mafex one. I think Mafex looks strange, even weirder than this. Has no neck and too small. So I can recommend you this over the Mafex one for sure. So that's it for today. See you in the next one.